Hi, I'm Verlene Schermer, Director of the Harpers Hall Ensemble. I'd like to welcome you to our virtual concert of Christmas music. We have 8 ensemble pieces and 4 solo numbers, and I'll be telling you about each tune and also a bit about our harps and about Harpers Hall throughout the concert. Our harps are called Celtic harps, or Irish harps, or folk harps, or lever harps. We think of ourselves as harpers, like the players of old, rather than harpists, but we'll answer to either. We begin our concert with a joyful English carol, Ding Dong Merrily on High. Our harps differ from the harps you see in the orchestra. They're smaller, for one thing, and they have levers on every string that changes the pitch. And this is why they're called lever harps. But rather than levers, the harps in the orchestra have 7 pedals that control every octave of each note. The body, pillar, and neck of our harps are made of various woods, from the common walnut, cherry, and maple to the more exotic padauk, koa, or bubinga. Several of our harps are strung with nylon strings that sound like this. But some are strung with bronze or brass wire. You'll hear a wire-strung harp at the beginning of this next tune. Listen for the bell-like tone. Christ Child's Lullaby is a Celtic carol from the Outer Hebrides Islands, located off the west coast of Scotland. Harpers Hall is based in the South San Francisco Bay Area, but we have members as far south as Santa Cruz and Monterey, and also as far north as Sacramento and even beyond. We have monthly gatherings, which include either a workshop by one of our members or a rehearsal, or both, and a time to share snacks and also an opportunity for each to play something they've been working on and to share new music with the group. We meet in various members' homes, but for most of this year, 2020, we've been meeting on Zoom. One advantage of this format has been seeing several of our members who have moved too far away to join us in person. In fact, next we will hear a solo from a member who has moved up north. He has arranged a medley that includes 3 tunes: the Sussex Carol, the Third Carol for Christmas Day, and the Wexford Carol. Each tune originates in Wexford County, Ireland. Here now is Jerry Bauer playing the Wexford Carol medley on his wire-strung harp. Harpers Hall is a multi-level group ranging from complete beginners to professional performers and teachers and everything in between. We love the enthusiasm of the brand new harper, and we appreciate the experience of our more seasoned players. If you play the harp or would like to learn to play the harp, you would be welcome to join us. And you can do so by visiting our website and clicking on the button labeled Join Us. Our harp arrangements include 3 parts: a simple part, an intermediate part, and a more advanced part. So no matter what level you play, there's a part for you. On this next piece, you'll hear the easy harp part first, then the intermediate harp is added, and finally the advanced harp joins in. El Noi de la Mare, which translates the child of the mother, is a traditional Christmas folk song of Catalonia in northeastern Spain. The words reflect the region in the gifts that are offered. What shall we give to the Son of the Virgin? What can we give that the babe will enjoy? First we shall give him a tray full of raisins. Then we shall offer sweet figs to the boy. Our next piece is the French carol, Bring a Torch, Jeanette, Isabella. We'll begin and end with the characteristic glissando that most people associate with harps. You've been hearing carols from England, Scotland, Ireland, Spain, and France. And while we're on this little international tour, here's a Swedish carol. You'll hear a variety of instruments, all with a harp theme. First, you'll hear my Celtic harp. Next, you'll hear the harp guitar, which has a standard guitar neck with added bass and treble harp strings. Then you'll hear the Swedish nyckelharpa. Nyckel means key in Swedish, so it is also known as a keyed fiddle. The keys push dowels against the strings to change the pitches on the bowed strings, and there are also 12 sympathetic strings. You'll also hear the harpolek, also called a citra, which is a Swedish zither. The strings are divided into banks of chords that you strum. Next, you'll hear some bass rhythm from a harpeggi, which is a modern electric touch-tone instrument. And last, a bit of harpsichord harmony on the electronic keyboard. Here now is Klang min vackra bjellra, which translates, ring my beautiful bell. Harpers Hall has recorded 3 CDs. These can be found on our website. Several of the pieces on this program are on our Harper's Holiday CD, including the next number, The Holly and the Ivy. I arranged this traditional English carol with some dreamy, jazzy harmonies. Our next soloist has created a 3-part harp arrangement that we hope to learn in the coming years, but for this year, he has recorded all 3 harp parts plus guitar for us to enjoy. Here is John Metras playing Joy to the World. Harpers Hall performs at Scottish Games and other outdoor events, but our main purpose is to share the fun and magic of the Celtic harp and to give people an opportunity to sit down at a harp after a performance and see what playing one is like. They get to do this. Children and adults can get their first taste of the harp at one of these events. There have been several who have taken home our information newsletter and followed through with renting a harp and finding a teacher, and then were ready to join us the following year. We perform in concerts such as Gifts from the Harp, Lighted Window, and Season of Hope, all of which are fundraisers for worthy causes. We have had the honor for several years of presenting a Christmas concert for the Season of Hope concert series on their final night of the series, December 23rd. This takes place in the beautiful St. Joseph's Basilica in downtown San Jose, California. The capacity of the Basilica is 950, and it is nearly full for these performances, with many returning year after year. Our next piece, Carol of the Bells, is a well-known Ukrainian winter well-wishing song. I play harp at Stanford Hospital for patients, visitors, and staff, although we are not able to visit patients at this point due to the pandemic. I have often had the opportunity to sing this next song for patients and their families, and I would like to offer this as my own well-wishing song for all those who are suffering or struggling, whether with the virus or with economic challenges, or just the stress of living in our current altered reality. Here is Wishing You Well. I love wishing you well. When I see you excel, I can feel my heart swell. I love cheering you on till the night turns to dawn and all fear is gone. Sometimes
I love wishing you well, wishing you well. I love seeing you through, believing in you, that your dreams will come true. I love hoping the best for wild success and know nothing less. Sometimes I feel my wishing could heal the heart that is breaking. I'd like to pretend my wishing could mend the world in its aching. I love wishing you well, wishing you well. I love wishing you well, wishing you well. And if all my wish can do is bring a smile to you, that smile could ease the hurt in your heart and my heart too. Sometimes I feel my wishing could heal the heart that is breaking. I like to pretend my wishing could mend the world in its aching. I love wishing you well, wishing you well. I love wishing you well, wishing you well.
In addition to our monthly gatherings and public performances, we hold an annual Retreat from the World each February, which we hope to resume in 2022. These retreats are an unstructured weekend of playing harp and other instruments, sharing food, and forging deeper friendships. We also sponsor harp workshops and concerts by visiting Harpers. Our next song, Go Tell It on the Mountain, is an African-American gospel-style carol that dates back to at least 1865. We'll end our concert with one you all know, Silent Night. We'll play 3 times through, first with the simple melody, and second with a lovely counterpart, and then on the 3rd time through, we'll sing the first verse. Feel free to sing along. I'd like to introduce the ensemble members and their harps with the model, wood, and number of strings. As you already know, I'm Verlene Schermer, and the harp I played in this concert is my triplet Celtic walnut 34-string harp. And now the ensemble in alphabetical order.
We will
you for sharing this time with us. We hope to see you soon in person, and we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
The tidings we bring.